Hey everyone, it's almost New Year's and you know what that means, time for resolutions. But here's a thought. Instead of those typical goals we set every year, let's look at our resolutions from a biblical perspective. First up, God-centered goals. Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit your works to the Lord and your plans will be established." What if our resolutions reflected a desire to glorify God and serve others, rather than just focusing on personal gain? Next, let's talk about self-reliance. Worldly resolutions often depend on our own strength, but Philippians 4:13 reminds us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Imagine relying on God's power to transform us instead of just our willpower. Now focus on eternal values. Colossians 3:2 says, "Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things." Instead of resolutions about physical appearance or success, what if we aimed for spiritual growth, deepening prayer, studying scripture, growing in love and humility? And then there's stewardship. Taking care of our health, managing finances, these can honor God too. 1 Corinthians June 19th, 20, and Proverbs 21:5 teach us that. It's about serving Him and others, not just personal satisfaction. Grace over perfection. Lamentations March 22nd, 23 reminds us of God's unending love and fresh starts. Resolutions shouldn't foster guilt but embrace grace. And finally, gratitude. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, "Give thanks in all circumstances." Instead of focusing on what needs to change, let's thank God for His blessings and trust Him with our future. So, as we step into 2025, let's make resolutions that honor God, reflect His priorities, and depend on His grace. May our plans for the new year reflect a heart surrendered to God's will and a life committed to His purposes. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's make 2025 truly God-centered.